An easy way to think about it is there was a person called Boss, and after she was killed, they're like, well, the guy who killed her has to be Big Boss now. Scientists had to make thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb and determine its effects. Computers and atomic bombs, both products of World War II, grew up together.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell.
Now we get to the good shit.
Quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Does Revengeance take place before or after Metal Gear Solid 4?
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the big shell under complete control.
After? Alright. I do want to play Revengeance. I think that'll be a really fun one. But that might have to wait until after we play 4. It doesn't take place. I know canonically it's like not quite, but timeline-wise it has a spot in there. Or is it canonically accepted? I don't know.
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big
4 to 5
shell
years
that day.
after 4? All right.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
My
The
God.
crew will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorine
It takes place in 2018.
the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
My God.
You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
So don't shoot each
Is
other.
this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is
Sea
an order.
roaches.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the
Why do you
oil
talk like a
fence. There's
sociopath?
someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden.
Raiden.
All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR.
Yeah, you could definitely try and disarm him via
Some kind of
laughter.
legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part.
I'm so
Make
excited for
sure
fission
nobody
males.
sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85.
So,
When you
Joe,
want to use the codec, push the select
I
button.
talked about this a little bit earlier,
When we
but
need to reach you, contact you. The
one thing I
codec
really
will
like
be
about 2
When you hear that noise,
I'll let
press
these
the
guys
select
finish
button.
chatting.
The codec's receiver directly
Oh, they're just talking about the
stimulates
codec.
small bones of your ear.
When this game was
No one but you will
first
be
being
able to
developed,
hear
they
it.
released a demo where you
Alright.
play as Solid
I'll
Snake, the part we
contact you
just
if
played.
anything changes.
First, make your
And
way
then when
to
the game
upper
came out,
section of the big
all the
shell.
trailers showed
How do I
Snake in
get
all
up
of
to
the
the next
upcoming
level?
segments. But really, they
There's an elevator at the
swapped
far
out
end
Snake
of
for
that
Raiden,
area.
and everyone lost their
Use
goddamn
that.
minds and hated this game for years because of it.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology.
So we're
a
not playing as
byproduct of
Snake,
fiber optics research.
playing as Raiden.
The
Snake
texture
died 2
isn't
years ago
far
in that
removed from rubber,
tanker.
but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D.
Yes,
Data about
super
damage to
duper
different regions of the
seriously
body, including blood
100%
loss, is
dead.
exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance. and
Yes, he never
safeguard their
starred in any other
functions.
games.
They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
And then press the action
Copy
button.
that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
There's so many exciting moments in our future now. Fishing males, being completely buck-ass naked and doing some dope-ass side flips. Oh, don't worry, Joe. There's so much weird stuff that will answer your specific questions that you're actually bringing up. Yes, this is the Revengeance character, Raiden. As the man. Nanomachine, son. Look at that cool flip he does. Yeah. Snake doesn't do that. This isn't your grandpa's Metal Gear. Yeah, I played 2 when it came out, and I think I replayed it once at some point after that. But it's been quite a while. It's been a long time. It's nice to be back here replaying 2. I'll also be excited when we replay 3, because 3 is really good, and it's been a while since I played that one too. Last time I played 3... Yeah, like, I'm thinking I did all the I did all of them around, like, 2012, 2013. That's the last time I played all of them. 3 is really good. Weirdly, I didn't get into it when it first came out as a kid. You struggle with 3? Yeah, there are a lot of reptiles.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov.
Makarov.
All his equipment is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake?
You played 1 through 4 and you think 3 was your
They
favorite?
must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a
Gameplay-wise,
band of
5
mercenaries,
hands down
an
is my
army without a
favorite.
country.
Narrative, story, and all, like, the other bits, I think it might have to be either 2 or 3. 3 is probably the overall, like, best one as far as having fun story moments, over-the-top action sequences, fun characters, and also playing really good. So I think 3 might be the overall best one. I think 5 is the best for mechanics, like, just as far as gameplay crunch is concerned, like, it feels good to play 5. but it never got finished story-wise. It doesn't really have great characters. They replaced the voice actor for Snake, which was a huge bummer. So I can't really say 5's my overall favorite. And then just pure nonsense, 2 is the winner. So those are my top 3 Metal Gears, is 2, 3, and 5. 3 being the overall best one. 5 the best gameplay one. 2 is the most over-the-top story-wise. And then 1's just a classic. I love Metal Gear Solid 1. I only played 4 once. I'm kind of interested in replaying 4. Most of these games do not play very well, so you love nonsense Metal Gear? Yeah, I think 5 is, like, the real winner as far as plays well.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
One
We
man?
may not know who he is, but he managed to take care
2
of
plus
every
3 equals
sentry in the
5.
area.
Coincidence? I think
All
not.
out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage
If 3
of the
isn't your
situation
favorite,
and
you're
get
wrong.
To work.
No, 3 is
There's a
probably the
terminal
best
in
one
front of
overall.
the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh,
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar?
It really takes after
That
Snake,
radar
at
came in
least, you
useful
know?
During VR training.
Repeats everything with a question at the
radar
end.
system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points
No,
collected
Gomper.
via GPS signals.
The
and
one with
field
zombies in
personnel
it is
reports.
objectively
We
the
need to
worst
get to the
one.
map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
Oh boy.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node.
Action button? What do you mean,
The
Colonel?
nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Raiden sounds like a big nerd. A lot of people hated Raiden when this game was new. Like, absolutely despised this guy. Action button, do your thing! I'm with Shoaxium. I kind of love Raiden because he's such a goofball. Oh my god, what's our code name gonna be? Come on, chat, I need a code name. Oh, don't worry, Queen Freak. We have a lot of fun things coming up, like, what's Colonel's objective? Technically, it was Naomi who betrayed him at the end of 1, and Colonel sort of did, but he was coerced because at the same time, other people were taking away his command. But it was mostly Naomi who betrayed him at the end of 1. But also they became friends again after that, despite the whole, like, virus that will kill everyone around you thing. So I'm leaning codename Butts, or Butsinskis? Butinsky. Anaconda would be fun. It's a snake one, but it also often refers to penises. It's true. Naomi didn't totally betray him because Snake's still going. Of course, in 4 we learn more about what the consequences of Fox Die were. But we'll get to 4 in time. I don't think we could fit aggressive Anaconda. Oh, Joe, that's a good idea. Trouser Snake. Trouser Snake. How do I race? Dick Slapper 9000? Now, Gopper, Trouser Snake is such a good one for a snake-based code name. But you did redeem the name something. So I'm obligated to do Dick Slapper 9000 now. Chalupa. Alright, how many characters can we put in here? Yeah, that's fine. Trouser Snake's okay, alright. Trouser Snake's just too good. Where? Everything looks weird. Trouser? Do I have a space in here? Yeah. Trouser Snake. Are there numbers? Yeah! There it is. Trouser Snake, but with a 3 for the E at the end of Snake. I'll just put in my real birthday. USA! USA! Didn't have lowercase as an option, sadly. Turn blood display on. Yeah, obviously on. Uh-huh, that's good. Full screen. Let's widescreen. Yeah, letterbox, baby. Captions on. That all looks fine.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel.
Oh boy.
The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Rosemary just shakes
The
her
radar
head.
isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
The only bummer about doing
It's all made from currently
tanker
existing
followed
technology.
by
You won't be able to use
by
it
Big
in an area
Shell
with strong harmonic resonance.
is you get
so
double
be
tutorials.
careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves and an analyst to work on the data too.
Oh boy, who's it gonna be?
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
I'm definitely
Colonel,
real.
What the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Fox
I love
Sound
your
analyst that was supposed
boundless
to take part in this
enthusiasm
mission was
for
in an
Metal Gear
accident.
Solid 2.
Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service.
I replaced
but an
Rosemary with
intelligence
time
analyst
last
is no
night while
field
making stew.
officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been
Codename
a part of a
Trouser
field
Snake.
mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was
Yes. Whoa! Oh, I want them to talk, damn it. I was just doing the zoomies. You need someone to watch your back, but I have a condition that needs to be met, Colonel. What is it? I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. What that means, Colonel, that I'm not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack's not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel. Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit, because that makes perfect sense. Hey, I prefer to think of this as being... I prefer this to being kept in the dark, waiting. I'd like to make a request, if I may. Of course. His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that? Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack? What? Do you know what day it is tomorrow? April 30th. Is there something special about it? Isn't there? I can't remember. I'm sorry. Oh well, I'll keep trying until I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care. Alright, gotta be careful I don't accidentally hit a button, because we miss out on all that great dialogue. God. Call the elevator.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is
Campbell runs a loose, almost
Be
improvisational
careful,
ship.
Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Now that wasn't quite out of sight, Raiden.
Enemy sight.
Don't worry about it.
Answer me, you better not be asleep. Wake up.
I gotta go now, bye. Now for the scene from Metal Gear Solid 1 where they take off their sneaking suit on an elevator. But this time it's Metal Gear Solid 2.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Not a chance. Your shred's unintentional.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay
All right,
extra
Raiden,
sharp
here's the
until you can
plan.
Find a node to log
Shoot
in
out
from.
the sun.
What about the commandos?
That'll make it
SEAL
dark.
Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
Oh, I'm so excited for Vamp.
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected.
You think
end
Quentin
on
Finn
end.
looks like an older Jimmy?
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment.
Jimmy has to shave his grow his hair out a little bit.
First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Can't you see it? Have to really point his chin out. Like, Jimmy would need a pointier chin. Like, I'm not gonna say you're totally wrong. I could see it a little bit. Alright, we gotta get some bird poop in Raiden's mouth. That's like step 1, 2, and 3. Shit in my mouth! Get out of here! Oh, you're talking about his voice actor, not Jack. I see. Quentin Flynn specifically.
Raiden, look at that wire fence. You may be able to crawl through it. Crouch down using the crawl button. Then push the left stick in the direction you want to
Colonel,
move.
what are you talking
Push
about?
the crawl button again to stand up. You can use weapons even while crawling.
I'm a human
This is
being,
different from
Colonel.
VR training, so you keep that in mind.
Stop calling me!
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work
It's
in the
true, I
dark,
didn't know.
And this mission is no exception. Only a few
Now I
people
need
know
to see
about
this
your
though,
presence
so
here.
send me a
There's
picture
no
of this
need for
man.
concern. This
Or
operation
post
is
in
under
Discord.
Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
Are you winning, son? How's it going, Thor, god of bros? We're at the very beginning of Metal Gear Solid 2 here. Alright, before I go through this door... Yeah, why would you set a bunch of SEALs in to try and save the president? They don't understand human people. Human people talkies? Well, I want the chaff grenades. I'm glad you're doing good, Thor. I'm doing alright. There it is. Sorry, I'm busy slipping on puddles of bird shit. It's way too tall for him, look at that. He has no upper body strength. He could never make it up there. I imagine this is a, we get the ability to get in there later. I don't need those chaff grenades, I just kinda want them is all. What we got? We have nothing and... Vibrates on enemy approach. All our vibrations will be off when the sensor's active. I might as well leave that on for the time being. Alright, we gotta find an M9. Let's go. My old enemy. Dog food, sorry. Bird shit. Let's see. Most exciting bosses in this game. Definitely Vamp is number 1. The guy who's all roller skates and bombs is pretty fun.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay? Understood.
Oh, this sensor's going fucking nuts. Oh, this hang.
I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away. Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
You love how this game gives you an audience insert who's hot, has a hot girlfriend, and then thinks so little of you that you can slip on bird shit at any moment. It's pretty great. You remember the roller skate guy being an annoying fight? Yeah. Alright. Our RP sensor's annoying. I don't want that on. What was that noise? Son of a bitch. I love you. I love you. Yeah, Fat Man's not great.
I see. Don't leave him lying around. Hide the body as soon as possible. When his comrades come back from the roof, you don't want him being found. If they do find him, they'll be on the alert and things can get difficult.
Probably should have snapped
When
his
you
neck.
take a hostile down, hide the body where a patrol is unlikely to come around. You can drag an enemy personnel's body. This is how to do it. First, walk up to the body, and with all weapons deselected, press the weapon button to pick it up. As long as you have the weapon button held down, you can move around with the body in your grasp. Release the weapon button to let go of the body.
Avant-garde cinematography for these cutscenes. I'm gonna wake him up just so I can kill him. There we go. Ooh, what do you have, Queen? What kind of food you got? Yeah, the wee. It's a very natural sound that anyone would make if they were being strangled to death by a stealth operative. There you go. Ooh, pizza rolls. I'm jealous. Wow. I really should just do the computer and not wander off. At least until I get my stupid HUD. Who doesn't love pizza rolls? No.
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
A stealth author who just found out how to do everything in
Use the
life,
hanging
yes.
mode.
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing and push the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side. Once there,
You're not
can
feeling
move
well today?
sideways
I'm with
while
you,
keeping
Queen.
Out of enemy sight.
All right. I'm giving it a try.
Don't
I'm
forget
a
the
wreck
grip
today
gauge.
myself.
It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
Copy that.
Here's what you have to do, Raiden.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the
Get
dark
into that
about our
Solid Snake
presence.
script.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work.
Easy
Your
money.
retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it! Cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero.
Well, kick
This is
back and
Alpha
relax,
Zero.
Queen.
We're under
Try and
attack.
feel better.
This is crazy. Is that... Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Nah, I'm good. I gotta go back and do this thing with the computer. Well, thank you, Queen. I'm sure playing some fun Metal Gear Solid 2 will help me out. Oh, this is just the settings? Oh, there we go. There's my mini-map. I am glad I came over here. Think you walk through a hallway with a bunch of bloody dead dudes that kind of creeped you out as a kid? That definitely happens in Metal Gear Solid 1. I think it also happens in this one too, doesn't it?
Raiden, watch your back. That's a cipher.
Watch,
a type of
watch,
UAV.
watch your back.
If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff.
Try and
You
chafe.
can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Thanks, Dad. Unmanned adult video? That's probably what that stands for. I can't think of anything else that would stand for. Ah, that's fair. Ugandan adult video. What about this door? Can't go that way. Konami eyes. Whew. There we go. Got the chaff. Thank you for your blessing. Alright, let's do this one first. What? Idiot. Getting pretty low on the grip meter there, Raiden. He's so cool. I'd love a gun, though. The gun would be super duper. To do that, yes, a lot of upper arm strength. Oh, Joe, is this the scene you were talking about? Speak of the devil. I feel like they didn't give Snake's ass this much definition. Like, Raiden's has some pop going on back there, you know what I'm saying? Andy! Really need to find a new drug dealer? Mine keeps on asking me if Pepsi is okay instead. Very good. Vamp.
Alpha Zero. Come in, Alpha Zero.
There's a goddamn vampire in here! My god, how did they make such a cool villain like Vamp? It's your Bruja character from Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines in 2004. Things are sounding pretty grim for the new Vampire the Masquerade game. I don't know if you guys saw the news about that one. Forget Metal Gear. Someone inventing a gun that still puts holes in people is gonna change the world. Forget bullets and Metal Gears. Just make more vamps. All you need are vampires. Yeah, it's very dire sounding. I'm sure Troaxium can do a better job of this because I have not sat down to read the full, like, news that has happened, but the director was fired, the whole development team has now been fired, all pre-orders have been cancelled, and I believe they're going to a different studio with what is of the game at the moment. Like, they're just handing it off to a different development team now.
What are you?
A vampire?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
Phil Lamar. Oh, look at that coy smile. I just love that there's a fucking vampire in this game. It's very yikes. The situation for Vampire the Masquerade 2 is very disappointing to hear because I was excited for it. I will rein in my enthusiasm until we have new news that is positive sounding.
Where is he?
At some point we'll play through Vampire the Masquerade 1 on stream because I think that would be a fun one.
strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Yeah, but he can spin. That makes bullets miss every time. That's just science.
Yeah, Queen?
Are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Yeah, who's this familiar sounding name? Familiar sounding man. Yeah, David Hayter just doing the voice of just a random extra? Definitely not Solid Snake in disguise.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down.
Get ready for the coolest name ever.
My name is Pliskin.
Iroquois Pliskin.
Lieutenant junior grade.
definitely not Solid Snake.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
Yeah, Snake died 2 years ago.
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
Definitely not a reference to Escape from New York. Definitely.
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded.
Huh?
Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
Listen, they need to... Like, I know they're making Metal Gear Solid 1.
Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21. That's about
And
tactical
Kurt
IT
Russell is
deployment,
clearly
right?
too old to be
Any field
Solid
experience?
Snake.
No.
But he could be
not
Old
really.
Snake.
So this is your first.
I've
Metal
had
Gear Solid
extensive
4.
training.
He could be
I'm
Big Boss in flashbacks in
indistinguishable from the
1.
real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking
Kurt
mission
Russell on there.
60, Weapons 80. Advanced,
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
Very realistic.
A virtual grunt of the digital age. That's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think.
Yeah, he
to
could be
remove
Big
you from the
Boss.
fear that
I
goes
would
with
love
battle
Kurt Russell as Big
situations.
Boss.
War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
You could even use his son as Snake. He was really good in Overlord.
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Remember that.
What's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
Yeah, Oscar
What
Isaac's a
about the
good choice.
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a
Because Oscar
survivor
Isaac
from
is perfect in
Team
everything.
10.
Yeah, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's
We'll have to kill him.
late for that.
Don't hang up. Kill that man.
What's up?
Take a look.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
That was a weird noise. What is going on with my computer?
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
A vampire.
Blood-sucking freak. That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What
I
is
mean, you could probably
One of
find a
the
VR
members of
game.
Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit.
I am playing
created
this on
by
PlayStation
ex-President
3, by the
George
way.
Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions, The unit would launch.
You mean he's a
unannounced
vampire
assaults on
and a
government
wizard?
Complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme.
Fat Man, Fortune, Vamp,
even civilians.
and
We
George
estimate
Sears.
Fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents.
And they're experts at the video game Dead Cells.
They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
His name's not canonically a reference to his vampire-like traits.
I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
It's a reference instead to his bisexuality. Ah, so good.
That sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
Let's see.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just dead cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this?
Oh, he's got a nice body. A submarine, probably.
Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh?
Colonel, he's asking weird questions.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy.
I swallowed these and regurgitated them. They're gonna taste like me.
Take this too.
It looks like a gun, but it's really just a TV remote control.
This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is...
That's Burrito. That's such a good emote.
like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plan's
I should
layout.
probably type that
If
in
you need
now.
information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into
Nanomachine, son. You love that Raiden's good at finding plot holes, but bad at military
What's your name?
things.
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
It's Jack Reacher. Jack Reach Around. Please, call me Trouser Snake. That's my code name. Solid Snake, Liquid Snake, Solidus Snake, Trouser Snake. A box! That's McDonald Miller's codec frequency. Oh yeah, we should do that. Rose Colonel, yeah, we definitely want to put it in.
He's asleep?
Is he though? Damn it, he is! Went back to sleep immediately. M9 bullets. Hello? There we go. Yeah, how'd he answer if he was asleep?
Jack,
Whoa.
it's me.
Everything okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
Oh yeah, thanks for the reminder.
My God. Doing a no-save run, Rose. No, Jack, that's too dangerous. You're not ready for a no-save run. Stop treating me like a child.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That
Wednesday?
Again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission?
Just gonna go ahead, unplug my external, which I'm pretty sure is the thing doing that.
What?
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do.
This is what you want for your dangerous
What is it?
infiltration mission, right?
Solid Snake, the leader of this takeover incident,
You
is
want
claiming that he's Snake himself.
Relationship
A
drama?
legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you
Have
as
fun
soon as I
disappearing.
find out something.
What do we got here? SOCOM bullets. Another Konami eyes. Nice. Fuck no! Oh!